All right, you guys, we're recording. I am going to give you the complete rundown right now of what our May challenge group is going to look like. Sorry, I'm already screen sharing so I can show you how to navigate everything in the app. But you should have an email or you should already be in our BOD group. If you're not, go to Beachbody On Demand, which is this one that says BOD right here. And then you'll log in. You're going to log in with the email and password that you created. And then what you're going to do, this is just the home page that you're looking at here. But if you'll notice at the bottom, the very, very bottom, you'll see home, programs, groups, tracking, and more. All right, you're going to go straight to groups and you're going to make sure that you are in this She Rises boot camp. I technically started this boot camp on February 1st. It is running all the way till December 26th when I will restart another one. This is an ongoing group. So by the way, if you are doing Let's Get Up, let me know and you can join that specific challenge group. But all the functions are still going to be the same here. So anyways, She Rises boot camp, the way that this works, I'm just going to go ahead and click view right there. When you join this group, this is a group of women that are doing all sorts of different workout programs. So you and I have probably talked about a specific program that you are going to do, that you are going to complete start to finish. If we haven't, and if you need some help, let me know and we can work through that. But you're going to pick your program. I'll show you how to get to that in a second. But first, I wanted to show you the actual boot camp because this is where everything is. So every single day, I post a welcome post or like a daily post, I guess you could call it, that kind of walks you through some facet of either a healthy mindset, a healthy, like how to get healthy physically. Like it's always going to pertain to like getting better on your journey. So every single day, there will be a post in our group where I can add some sort of value or tip to you. But so from there, this is what's so cool. You can click on My Progress and you're going to see how many workouts you've done, and you can add a goal. You can see how many workouts you've done from the group start, and obviously you can change, like you can see when, like from the past week, current month. You can see how many times you have logged your Shakeology in. You can see your weight if you want to, like how much you've gained, how much you've lost, which obviously I am pregnant. I have gained 10 pounds in my pregnancy so far. So that's what you're seeing right there. And my measurements. I did not take my measurements yet. I'm going to on May 1st, just like I'm asking many of you to do. But here's what's super cool is here are my progress photos. And so you can go back. It keeps track of those for a long, long time. Like this is all the way back in like February 24 right there of 2020. So it goes back really, really far. And it even goes all the way back. I mean, like I have all of them here. So anyways, that is where you can keep track of your progress. Up here, we have one called files. This is super important, like super duper important. So don't skip over this one. So for May, this is specific to our May challenge group. Whether you're starting with us like at the end of April or starting with in the middle of May, whatever that looks like for you, like this is what you're going to do. You're going to click on this Fit for Summer May challenge doc. Let it load. This is your guidelines. This is what we're doing every single day. Now, notice there's a hardcore edition, which is what we're looking at. And there's also a basic edition. I ask all my challengers because I'm pretty serious about you guys getting results. I always ask my challengers to at least stick with the basic edition. What is that? You follow a nutrition plan. Again, I will show you that here in a second. You will commit to a workout. And so again, I will show you how to get to those in a second. If you haven't chosen a nutrition program or a workout program yet, let me know and we'll get to that. You are going to log a progress photo each either Saturday or Sunday. I don't care which day you choose, but one day a week, good grief, y'all. One day a week, you are going to log a progress photo. You don't have to share that with me. You don't. You can keep that completely private to where even I don't see it. No one in the group will see it. You don't share it, but it logs it in those photos that I just showed you so that you can see your progress. And here's the thing, sometimes you're gonna like not make progress, hopefully not this month, But there are going to be seasons in your life where you make the opposite of progress, but that shows you your habits, and it reveals tendencies of yours. And that's what's so cool about logging these progress photos. They're not fun ever. Even when you're fit, they're not really that fun to take. But they're just something that has completely changed my mindset because it takes my mind off the scale, which is toxic, you guys, and lets me look at like actual physical changes instead of just an arbitrary number that doesn't actually tell you what you gained and what you've lost. The next thing are your measurements. I'm asking you to take those on May 1st and May 31st, or if you're starting on May 10th, like take them May 10th and May 31st. I just want you to take your progress photos when you start and then May 31st. Mindset growth, I want you to pick one book to read while you're doing this challenge with us. Sounds silly, but it's humongous for your brain. I don't want you guys to just exercise your body. I want you to exercise your entire life. Like, I want you to get better in every single area. And one thing that always separates the boys from the men, I guess, if that's a good way to say that on this, is, I guess, the girls from the women, here we go, is reading a book, because it really puts you in a different mindset. So if you need some suggestions, one of them that I would give is called The Slight Edge, just because it talks about making ground, like gaining ground incrementally, and how it doesn't feel like you're doing a lot, but you really are. A really good one is Every Body Matters, talking about our physical body and the way that God created us. That's super, super cool, especially when we're talking about fitness. And I've got a lot more. Just let me know what you need. And then I want you to at least, everyone in this group, to at least drink half of your body weight in ounces. So that is the basic addition for May, for May, just all of May, no matter when you're joining us this May. Now, for the hardcore edition, I'm just gonna let you guys know, like, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I am 24 weeks pregnant, and I was able to abide by this calendar all of April. So if I can do it, I'm letting you know right now, you can do this. It just takes some focus and determination and just crazy, ridiculous willpower, not motivation, willpower and discipline. That's what's different. This is going to work your discipline muscle, which is different from just, hey, I feel motivated today. This is, I'm going to do it no matter what. So, oh goodness. So what you're going to do, and it's not that different, but you're going to follow that nutrition plan, but you are not going to indulge in treats and overly processed foods. Like, we're not going to, if we're talking about our yellow container, like, we're not going to stick a donut in that yellow container, like, ever, in the month of May. We are not going to, sneak our kids leftover Easter candy during this challenge. Is that hard? Yes, it's hard. It is so hard. And I have wanted to do it so many times in the month of April, but I didn't do it. And instead of feeling deprived, I feel empowered. And so I promise, I say this on here, I promise this is not a punishment in any capacity. So if you struggle with food as an addiction or as a punishment or as a reward, maybe think about how you may do this a little bit differently. But I do encourage you guys, if you are just ready to like truly discipline yourself, and just learn what your body's capable of, and honestly just have so much energy, because when I cut the crap, I feel so much more energy. I really encourage you to go this route, to not have any treats or like overly super indulgent meals in the month of May. Can you still go out to eat and still live a normal life on Fixate and 2B Mindset? Absolutely. I do it all the time. You just learn what you can and can't have at these restaurants, which these programs guide you through. The next thing is your workout commitment. So again, you're picking a workout and you're doing the calendar. Like, you're no excuses. Like, you are checking off that day every single day. And what's really cool about the hardcore edition that has kind of changed the game for me is I have started stretching every night. And so I thought, we'll just see what this does. I don't know, may do something, it may not. But we have a controlled stretch workout on Beachbody On Demand. It technically goes with the 9-week Control Freak, but it can go with any program. And we also have a ton of yoga. We have a ton of just recovery workouts. And usually you have recovery workouts worked into your program that you can do as often as you would like. So I my response to you is to stretch once a day in May and watch your body completely change, because tight muscles are weak muscles. And so I have been working my muscles not only in strength and endurance and cardio and all that, but I've been working them in flexibility, and I've seen such an improvement, not only in my body and my progress, but in my stress levels as well. It just all the way around. All right, this one. So this is where the hardcore comes in too, is you're going to take a progress photo every single day. And I know that sounds crazy, but guys, I've done that in all of April, and it has been it's so fun. Every single day, I'm like, take my picture, compare it to the first day, take my picture, compare it to the first day. And it's fun. I genuinely have not gotten tired of it yet. Do I enjoy taking progress photos? No. But when I go to compare them, I'm always really excited. Measurements. Again, you're going to take your measurements starting May 1st, or the first day of your challenge, and again on May 31st, you're going to log that. Mindset growth. Again, you're going to find a book. And in the hardcore edition, you're going to drink a gallon of water. I thought I was going to physically drown when I drank my first gallon of water in a day, especially being pregnant and having a child taking up a lot of my abdomen space. But I did it, and I did bloat at first. I'm going to go ahead and warn you guys. You're going to bloat at first when you're drinking a gallon of water for about a week. And then all of a sudden your body's like, okay, this is cool. Like, we're going to start getting water on a normal basis. We're going to be hydrated. We can let some of that bloat go. And then your body does. And then you start feeling amazing. So there is an adjustment period, but it's worth it. Just stick it out. So that's the hardcore edition. And then I want to show you, this is the May challenge calendars in our file section. These you can print out. This is not required. I'm just one of these people that I like to like cross off something or check off something every day. And so you can either print off the hardcore edition or the basic edition and then do the things that it says on those certain days. But basically, so let's say on the hardcore edition, you really only see something on May 1st and 31st, which is take your measurements. Every other day is everything on that bottom checklist that you see at the bottom there. So you're checking off every single day that you did the things. Then the basic one is the same. It's the same deal. It's just different stipulations and different standards and expectations. So the basic edition also, you can print that off if you're just doing the basic. Now, let's say you're like, okay, Lauren, cool. Like, I'm checking this off, but where am I logging everything? Look down at the bottom again of this app, and you'll see a tracking. So I just clicked on it. Let me show. Oh no, it's making me like re-log in. Oh no. Oh, there it is. It popped back up. We're all good. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do my workout. So I'm going to log my workout here. And you can actually get it to do this automatically where it will sync, where it's like, will you finish? Let's say you're doing Morning Meltdown day 27 and you finish that workout. It'll say log this workout and you'll just go, yes. And you don't have to include a photo, but I do want to see that you did your workout, and you'll want to see that too, because it logs it for you and you get to see at the end of the year how many workouts you completed that year. And it's super awesome. Another thing is your Shakeology if you're doing that. I don't require that for my challenge groups, but I highly recommend it just for the nutrient density. You literally can't concoct something that Shakeology gives you the way that it gives it to you. So I've been drinking it for over 5 years now, through pregnancies, through postpartum, all of it, and have still seen benefits in every season. So Shakeology, here I choose, just so you guys know, and you can see it right there under where it says meal plan, I do the portion fix because I love the containers. Like, I love them. I geek out over them. I enjoy that type of structure. If you don't enjoy that type of structure, let me know, and we're going to point you toward the 2B mindset, which I'll get there in a second. But I do the portion fix. And so basically, if you go down to the bottom here, it gives you a food list so that you can, like, remember what goes in what container. But, I'm going to just give you an example here. For my next snack, I'm going to have Shakeology. And I'm going to put a cup of spinach in there. And so it's going to be a full veggie and a full protein, because Shakeology counts as protein. And then I'm also going to eat some fruit with it. And then I use almond milk, and that counts as an oil or a nut butter, just 1 teaspoon. And then I'm going to log that. And it keeps up with that for me. So, and then I'll obviously have some left for dinner, And I have actually already, believe it or not, I've eaten all my vegetables for the day. And you can have as many vegetables as you want. FYI, I do 5 cups a day. If you eat more, that's fine. They just never expect you to eat more than 5 cups a day. But I will eat more with my dinner. So anyways, that's how that works. Nutritionals, that is if you have Energize, Recover, Bevy, any of those things you want to add in. Here's where you'll log your water. And so I've actually had 73 ounces today because that's what my hydro jug carries. So I'm going to log that. And you can even see where it says like my water goal is 128 fluid ounces. That's a gallon. So I'm over halfway there. And then my results, I will add in my progress photo here when I take it. I haven't taken it yet today. That's where you add it and it just keeps it all up with you. So you'll have these little check marks, which are so rewarding feeling all throughout this app through this tracking mechanism. So anyways, that's the gist of what like this May challenge is going to hold. I do want to show you the actual programs. So here's how you get to your programs. You can cast these to Roku or an Apple TV or Chromecast or any smart TV really nowadays that can connect to your phone. And so if you don't know how to cast to your TV or you want to try that, just let me know and I can walk you through as best as possible. I use Chromecast personally because that's what is just easiest for me. And then that's what I use downstairs in my basement or wherever I'm working out. So anyways, here's the controlled stretch, by the way. That is the one I was telling you about where it's like 10 to 15 minutes of stretching every night. Sometimes it's even shorter than that so that you can have a stretch every single night. This is like the most popular programs. This is our programs A to Z. I mean, they're all categorized. I am doing the 80-day obsession. So I already know A to Z. So I'm going to go look here. And then boom, there it is. Oh, you can't even see it on there. It stopped. Let's see if I click on it, if it'll show you. Hang on here. There, it's catching up. Okay, so I clicked on 80-day obsession, and I want to show you guys this as well. It says start here, and if you do that part, it shows you all you need to get started. Here's the eating plan. Here's the guides. Is it right for me? What are the workouts like? What tools and equipment do I need? What are the nutrition programs like? It walks you through all of it. Like I have a guide that I can send you guys, but honestly, the app does it for you. And so when you go like look down through there, you can get the gist of everything. But then here, this is so hard, but see right there where it says start here, you'll see workouts. So if you click workouts, it will literally take you to all the workouts. This little, the little blue arrow pointing down beside each one is how you can download them for future use if you're not going to have Wi-Fi. So if you know you're going somewhere and you need like the workouts, but you're not going to have the Wi-Fi, you can download up to 5 workouts at a time on your device to use without Wi-Fi, which is awesome because it gives you basically a week of workouts. Then you have which episodes, not every program has episodes, but 80-Day Obsession and Transform 20 do. It's just kind of a funny thing they did for those programs. And then program materials takes you to the starter guide. It takes you to the workout calendar, which like you're going to want to print these out. Like I love checking off the workout calendar and I love knowing when I'm supposed to do things. So print off those kinds of things. For some of these programs, like this is the weight guide so that you can keep up and track your weights. You don't always have to do that. Like you can totally live your life on the fly and not track your weights. But if you're really wanting to make progress, that helps. Click on nutrition, which 80-Day Obsession has its own nutrition plan, which is called Time Nutrition. But it talks about how to use those containers and all that. So if you, no matter what program you click on, you're going to have a start here guide to get you started through that program. And then you're going to have program materials. Now let's go to the Nutrition Center. You do have an intro to nutrition and that just kind of helps you figure out which nutrition program you want. So click on that. Like if you're like, my biggest issue is nutrition, go to Beachbody On Demand, go to the Nutrition Center, and then click on the Intro to Nutrition. It will give you videos, Intro to 2B Mindset, Intro to the Ultimate Portion Fix, Intro to Shakeology, Beachbody Performance. And then it talks about how you can go deeper into either the 2B mindset or the ultimate portion fix, which is the containers. So I'm going to click off of that now. And so here, once you decide, you can click on the 2B mindset and then really, really go deep with Ilana. And I mean, literally, here's the start here guide. Just do the videos in order. Learn the program. Again, those videos, do those in order. She walks you through it step by step. It does not take long to learn. I know these videos are like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, and that adds up, but really you will get the gist so fast. It's really, and I really do like the 2B mindset. It's not the way my brain works that I love the most, but if that was my only option, it would still be a great option. Like I do love it. I just prefer the containers. So it really is all about what you prefer and what your brain works best with. Now, she also has recipes for the 2B mindset and extra resources that you can like print off and holiday guides and all that. All right, same thing with the ultimate portion fix. So here, she's going to walk you through what the ultimate portion fix is. Start here. So obviously start there. Watch the videos that goes with that. Look at the resources, decide if it's right for you, read all of it, and then go to the lessons. And she literally breaks down athletic sports nutrition for you. The containers are a version of macros that is truly a way to burn fat and gain muscle. And Autumn will walk you through all of it. She even goes through, like right here, she even goes on video into food addiction and like why some of us struggle with losing weight and emotional eating. Your 3 pads of like what kinds of like how many different ways can you use these containers. I'm personally right now doing Time Nutrition, which is video 8 there, which is very different from Foundational Fix, which is video 7. And then video 9 is carb cycling, and that's very rare that anyone's ever going to do that one, but still. She tells you how to find your calorie bracket. If you're vegan or vegetarian, how to use this. Why she put what she did on the food list. What are the freebies and substitutions? I mean, it just literally like FAQs, all the things. How to go to the grocery store. Meal planning for beginners. Like I could create all these videos for you, but like she's already done it. And so this is literally what I've been following. Again, I've been following this nutrition plan for 5 years. You don't plateau because she tells you what to do when you do start to plateau, because your body does that. It's a defense survival mechanism. But she tells you what to do to overcome that plateau, still using the same program. And honestly, you guys, what's always fun is when you do plateau, it's probably because you need to eat more food. It's always like because you're not eating enough. But anyways, I digress. When you click on workouts, there are the 21-day fix real-time workouts within Fixate, but you can also find that in the workout program part. And then the program materials, again, are just like the workbook, the logbook. There's honestly so many resources that it's overwhelming, but it's because they want to meet everyone where they're at. Here are their cooking shows. So Fixate has a cooking show, and 2B Mindset has the Mindset Menu, which is her cooking show. I still, even though I'm doing Fixate, I still use some of the recipes from the Mindset Menu. They're still good recipes that fit both like food theories. It's just that some of like Autumn has different ideas than Ilana does. And so I use both for the ultimate portion fix. So that's one really fun thing that you can do. Okay, I really think, you can learn more about Shakeology and Beachbody Performance. You can learn more about our cleanse called the Ultimate Reset. Honestly, you guys, that's really all, because from here, I need you to just ask me what you need like personally, and I don't need to just drone on about, like random things. So, and by the way, when you click on that home button, it's going to have your notice at the top, it's going to pull up the programs that you're doing. So like I'm in the middle of 80-day obsession. So it pulls up 80-day obsession and where I'm at so that I don't get lost. So that's really helpful. And it pulls up the top 3 programs that you use the most. So anyways, I hope that helps. Like I said, if you need anything at all, just please send me a message, blow up my phone, let me know. I can take care of you, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a really awesome month.